Hi guys, and welcome to another WordPress video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've built this WooCommerce shop site here. This is part of a course we did online. If you want to take the course, I've got a discount coupon below this video if you want to learn how to build this particular site. We used a free template and a free WordPress build to build this site here. It's a clothing store with all kind of different things and accessories and bits and pieces. What we're going to do in this series of video, we're going to install a plugin called Elementor, which will allow us to build extra pages. We've got plenty of pages on here. But what it's going to do is allow us to build real custom style pages. So follow along with this series and we'll show you how to build some great things using the Elementor plugin. Okay, let's add a little video. It's pretty similar to what we did with our video background section here, but we're going to actually use the video module itself, which is pretty useful. So let's create a new section. As you can see, I've got my Elementor open. I'm editing the page with Elementor. I'm going to hit the little red button here. I'm going to select two columns, I think. I'll just have a video on the right hand side and perhaps a bit of text, or video on the left hand side, perhaps a bit of text on the right hand side. Let's make this section this sort of blue color we've been using. So let's inspect. I'm using Google Chrome here because it's got its great inspector tools. And let's get that color. Like I said before, usually I'd have a note of this color somewhere if I'm building a site from somebody, but I haven't, so this is the way to get it. Control C to copy. We've got our color there. Let's close the inspector out. Go to our section, style, and give it that background color. Just paste that hex code in there. There we go, and we've got our blue color we've been using. Fine. Okay, so we can either click on that little X there or go to this little square matrix up here to get to the modules. And I'm simply going to left click and hold and drag this video module over here to where we want it. And as you can see, it puts in a default video for us right here. Source by default to YouTube. You can use Vimeo or Dailymotion or self-hosted if you've got it on your server, which is great. You just do it with a URL. YouTube's great for me. I'm just going to go to YouTube. I've got it open here. I just put a search in for fashion shows, seeing as this is a clothing site. And if you click on whichever video you decide to have, I'll just do this top one, the Dior 2020. I'm going to go down to the share. Let me just pause that. I don't really want to hear that advert. I'm going to go down to the share and copy the link from here. Go back to our Elementor and simply paste it in the link box down here. And there's our video. Fantastic, just what we wanted. Okay, start time you can set just with our, same as our video background. If there's titles or something that you don't want at the start, you can say start at the 30-second mark and end so and so. I'm going to leave it because it can start from the top as far as I'm concerned. I don't want it to autoplay because we've got this going on auto anyway, so I'm going to leave that as off. If you had it on autoplay, you could choose to mute it or not, have the volume up or down. You could choose whether to loop it or not if you wanted it to go round and round. For instance, the background section video up there, we've got that looping. Privacy mode, well, if you turn that on, it won't send any data to YouTube. I leave it, I don't care. YouTube's welcome to any data that it's generating. Okay, and then after, when it's finished, you want the current video channel that you're on or any video that pops up. Well, let's just leave that on current video channel. Now what you're seeing here, the video, the actual still frame, is dictated by whatever thumbnail they're using at YouTube. That's the thumbnail they're using, or it may have auto-generated that at YouTube. If you want to put a separate one in of your own, you can do that, no problem at all. Just hit this image overlay box, select the little button here, and then choose an image. I actually did a screen capture of the video, just did a screenshot of the video. That's it right there. So I'm going to select it and insert it, and you should see that image change. There we are. Now we've got our screen, and you can have any image you want there. You can have something with graphics on it, with text or something like that, whatever you want, but put your own image there with that if you want to. If we go on to the style, I'm really not going to change anything here. Aspect ratio's correct. You can blur it and saturation, change some of the way it looks there. Play icon, you can manipulate, change the color here, make it bigger, smaller. Again, I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm quite happy with that. And you can also give it a box shadow as well if you want to. Okay. Don't think I want to do anything else from there. Padding wise, I do want to give it a bit of padding, but I'm going to actually apply padding to the section rather than the actual video itself. Just make sure this is going to work. Let's hit the play button. Great. Well, it's working. Great. It sounded like it started off in French, then went to Italian, but that's okay. Fashion has no language, I guess. Okay, let's go to our section and let's just give it a bit of padding top and bottom. We're on the section now. I'm going to go to the advanced tab and I'm going to give it some padding top and bottom. I only want to do top and bottom, not left and right. So I'm going to uncheck the chain, because if we leave that highlighted, it'll do all four at once. So 100 top, that may be too much. Yeah, let's take that to 50. Let's do 50. Not too much there. Yeah, that's fine. And 50 on the bottom. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And what I want to do is just give it a title over here. So let's use our little title block. I'm just going to hit the matrix again. We're going to use a heading. We've used these in the past. I want to make this fairly big when I get the size. Okay, I want it to be centralized. Let's go over to our style. I think I'll make it white. Kind of like that light blue actually, but let's make it white. That's fine. And I want to make it a lot bigger, an awful lot bigger. So let's slide this up. Something like that. Let's make it 80. You can take it up and down with these arrows here. Sometimes easier. Family, I'm going to leave it default font family. Weight, might take that up just a little bit. Weight is how wide it is, or how fat, if you will. That's actually taking it down, so it's pretty heavy. Yeah, I'm going to leave it with that. That's kind of a bit over the top there. Don't want to change the style or decoration. That's absolutely fine. Okay, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to go onto that little pencil, right click, hit duplicate. I'm going to change the wording on this one, what we're on, to 220, or 2020 I should say. I'm going to duplicate one more time. Right click, duplicate, change the words on this one, change the text I should say. That's fine. Okay, well let's update and preview, and I think we're done. Like I say, that video module is so easy to use. It's very useful, and it's always a good idea to have videos on your site. Okay, let's go down and take a look. There it is, and as you can see, it's got our thumbnail that I put in there. Like I say, you can put in your own. Maybe a little bit in your face. I might want to change that at some point, but it gets the point across. Just make sure this is going to work. Fine. Okay, so there you have it. There's how to use the video module with Elementor. I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take a look down below. We've got some great free web development courses down there, as well as some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers, so do check it out. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.